Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, Ryan Clark says nothing the Ravens do in the regular season matters. Look, guys, now, I don't like hypocrites, right? Guys that say one thing, do another. And Ryan Clark has become the unmitigated epitome of that. He is hypocrisy personified. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Talking about with the Whitney Houston voice. He has come out and said the person in the AFC North with the most on his plate or the most approved is Lamar Jackson. Now, he came out and also said that during his same interview or during the first take segment that nothing the Ravens do in the regular season matters. Nothing. I want to reiterate and remind everybody, this was the same guy who was living, breathing, and pushing the narrative that Lamar could not beat the Steelers, and the Steelers had his number, that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs had his number, that it was a big game that he has to win to prove he can win those games versus Joe Burrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and the video, and then we're going to break it down further, okay? So without further ado, let's get this party started. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys. All right, let's check it.
Since Jackson has become the Ravens starting quarterback, he's won 2 MVPs, reached the playoffs in 6 of his 7 seasons, but he failed to reach the Super Bowl, going 3-5 in the playoffs in his career. Paging RC. Oh, there you are. Hi, RC.
There he is.
Wow,
He is.
RC, right in our living room. My goodness.
That. I like that.
I feel like he's haunting us a little bit.
That's
I'm
right.
just messing with you. Which AFC North quarterback has the most to prove this season?
Well, for me, it's going to be Lamar Jackson. And I don't want this to come off as if I don't believe in Lamar Jackson. Talking about a 2-time MVP, a runner-up last year, and what was to me his best season as the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, but it still fell short of a Super Bowl appearance. It fell short of an AFC championship. It fell short of a Lombardi trophy. And that's the next thing for Lamar Jackson. None of us will care what happens in the regular season to the Baltimore Ravens, how high they reach, or how much of a player or how much Lamar Jackson allows this team to compete. It's about what you do against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, what you do against Josh Allen in the playoffs. How can you elevate the Baltimore Ravens when it matters most? Lamar Jackson's career and the rest of his seasons are about legacy. We already know what level of an individual player he is. We already know how he's changed the game of football and the quarterback position forever. But can you do it when it counts most? Can you finally win a championship? He was the best player in college football at Louisville. He didn't win a championship there. He's been the best player in many years here in the NFL, and he hasn't won a championship there. It is time to put up or shut up for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, the reason why I laugh at these narratives is not just because it's like hypocrisy. It's because they don't hold anybody else to these standards. You see how fast he goes, oh, he was in college and he couldn't win in college either. And it's like, that's where we're going with this? You're going to talk when he was at Louisville? How many teammates even made it to the NFL from those rosters? You see what I be talking about? The levels of disrespect. Oh, he didn't win in Louisville. A lot of guys didn't win in college. What does that have to do with it? He was a Heisman winner. Should have been a 2-time Heisman winner. What does that have to do with the NFL? Yeah, he's lost in the playoffs. But he's never really had the help that some of these other teams have had at their disposal. Let's just keep it a buck. And the same guys who you talk with such elation in during the regular season, the Joe Burrows and others, they have trouble making the playoffs. You say nothing. Your mouth is on zip. Herbert missed the playoffs. You say nothing. You say zip. Josh Allen falls short. You say nothing. You say zip. But now Lamar, mind you, he made it to the AFC Championship games. Y'all said that didn't matter. He failed. But because he didn't make it back-to-back years now, fail. You don't care if he doesn't regular season. You're liars. When those games come out, you're going to, he can't beat he can't beat this person. They got his number here. He can't do it when the defense is doing like this. He's not good for coming back. You guys are liars. Why even say that when you know? This is why I'm saying we should stop supporting these channels. Because at what point do we look at it and be like, bro, y'all are just rage baiting? Same thing I said with Acho. Like, this is rage bait at its finest. Joe Burrow is not expected to win. If he doesn't win, it's all right. He's still a great quarterback. We bring him up in the same breath that we bring up Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen got absolutely punked by the Bengals to where he quit. They don't bring that up. Lamar's O-line's got him knocked out of games. Receivers dropping how many passes? Offensive line playing like hot doo-doo. Defense not getting any turnovers. You heard what they said, but with Lamar, he's supposed to mitigate all of that. It doesn't matter what the coach is doing. It doesn't matter what the O-line is doing. It doesn't matter what the defense is doing. It doesn't matter what the wide receivers are doing, running backs are doing. He has to win the game. Those rules don't apply to Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa. Like, at what point do we start looking at that, bro? Y'all, like, it's sickening. You have no shame. You're deplorable in your assessments. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't care what he does. Then he'll be leading the segments for week after week after every loss. And then you'll be like, well, he's the best. We're allowed to do that. Bruh, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Y'all don't think he's the best. Y'all don't treat him like he's the best. But you darn sure give him all the hate that the face of the league should get. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. As a fact, I can make an argument that the face of the league never faces this amount of hate. Because Peyton Manning never, they say, yeah, Peyton got to do better in the playoffs. But then he never got this level of hate. Never. They said, Peyton, come on, man, you got to win. That's it. You can do it. He going to win. Just when he finally gets it done, he's going to get it done. Then try to rewrite, we were hard on Peyton. I'll go back and show you what y'all were saying about Peyton. Y'all weren't saying what y'all were saying like y'all do with Lamar. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Find a hobby or something. Talk about one of these other teams. Ridiculous, bro. But what do you guys think? Do you think that they're really going to act like nothing matters in the regular season with Lamar Jackson? Or do you think he's going to be the number one prospect for all of the segments on Fox, ESPN, NBC, CNBC, and Spot, ESPN Deportes when the season starts? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. Because I want to know if this guy's a hypocrite or not. Because I'm calling Ryan Clark a hypocrite, straight up. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys. Leave a comment, especially for the Wunderkind Morning Show.
We interrupted.
Live Monday through Friday. Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., where we touch on all topics of sports. And we have a little bit of nostalgia trivia at the end of every show from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Guys, be there. Be squared. It's very much worth it. Support the channel, okay? That's a whole other show. You can catch it in the description of the channel. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment, it's just stuff like that. It'll just be like, yo, Nitro, good job. We want to shout you out. Bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name it is money sign. TheWunderkindShow. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.